The LeBron Lakeshow Part 2, completely decoded. This one after Kawhi Leonard's decision to sign with the LA Clippers. Because of that, I now know that it's going to be the Philadelphia 76ers who LeBron is going to beat for his first NBA championship with the Lakers. It is the LeBron Lake Show that has a gematria of 76. In the 76th edition of the NBA Finals in 2022, LeBron James is going to tie Michael Jordan over at his birthplace of Brooklyn, New York, against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm going to link all NBA Finals matchup videos at the end. But it's pretty clear that the LeBron James Lake Show is going to happen with the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is going to be the coronation of the NBA's greatest player. The beginning of the three-peat is going to begin after 73 prior NBA Finals. The NBA's greatest player is LeBron Rajon James. The only way he becomes the greatest player ever is if he wins the three-peat. You Jordan Flakes are a big giant joke. In your teeny tiny little minds, you guys only think basketball is all about scoring. Well, let me tell you guys is that there is more to this beautiful game than simply scoring over 30 points a game. Let me show you who is the better all-around player out there. It is LeBron James. LeBron has a better field goal percentage than Michael Jordan. He beats him from the three-point line. He has more assists than Michael Jordan. He has more rebounds than Michael Jordan. Even on a per-minute basis, LeBron gets more rebounds more often than Michael Jordan. He gets more assists more often than Michael Jordan. He gets more assists more often than Michael Jordan. He has a better assist-turnover ratio despite committing more turnovers than Michael Jordan, because you know what? LeBron James is all about playing basketball the way it should be. Getting all five guys involved. Playing efficient. Playing smart. Making his teammates comfortable. That is what LeBron James does. He makes everyone around him more better than any other superstar in NBA history. And LeBron James can still score at will. That pure unselfishness is what makes LeBron James the greatest player ever. He never punched a teammate. He never wanted to get traded out of town like Kobe Bryant and like Michael Jordan did before he ended up winning the championship. Nah, LeBron James did not do any of that. This brother is to be celebrated. You Jordan Flakes only think LeBron... it don't matter if LeBron wins 7, 8, 9 rings. You Jordan Flakes are still going to say that Michael Jordan's the greatest ever. What a joke. You guys say, oh, stats don't matter. Michael Jordan, he does more on the court. But then you bring up 6-0 in the NBA Finals, and you don't want to mention all the other times that Michael Jordan missed the NBA Finals. So there you go. If LeBron didn't face the Super Team Warriors, if Kevin Durant didn't join the Warriors, he would win more than 6 rings. You can say the same about Michael Jordan, and if the NBA didn't let him retire, do the gambling or whatever, right? The NBA scripting that against Michael Jordan. LeBron does more overall than Mike. Ryan Hollins is right. You Michael Jordan fans are Jordan Flakes. You will never admit that LeBron is the greatest ever. In your little teeny tiny minds, Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Well, since you don't know basketball, and I do know basketball, LeBron is the greatest player ever who does more better than any other superstar out there. Rebounds, assists, field goal percentage, 3-point percent. This brother led the Cavaliers to the NBA Finals. The same Cavs team won 19 games without Michael Jordan. The Cavs team won 19 games without LeBron. How many games did the Bulls win without Michael Jordan? 55 games. No way Michael Jordan carries the Cavs to the 07 Finals. He demands a trade. There you go. The debate is over. When LeBron wins the three-peat, He's going to be the greatest player. He's only going to be the greatest if he wins the three-peat. But in my mind, it's obvious he's going to win the three-peat. So there you go, Jordan Flakes. The LeBron Lakeshow is all about coordinating the NBA's greatest player, and he does more than Michael Jordan. Better passer, better scorer, better two-point field goal percentage, better three-point percentage, better rebounds, more assists. You guys are the most triggered basketball fans out there. And it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear here that LeBron is going to tie Michael Jordan when he beats the Atlantic Division. LeBron ties Jordan after he beats 3 out of the 5 teams in the Atlantic Division in the NBA Finals. So the Knicks and the Raptors are not going to make it. After 73 prior NBA Finals, this three-peat run is going to happen against the Atlantic Division, starting off with number 1, the Philadelphia 76ers, number 2, the Boston Celtics, and number 3, the Brooklyn Nets. And notice how Brooklyn won 42 games the past season, and it is LeBron James that has the gematria of 42. That is by design and not merely coincidence. The LeBron Lakeshow, starting off with Rajon Rondo. He played with the Celtics. He played against the Lakers in the NBA Finals, from 2009 to 2010. It's pretty clear that Rajon Rondo, is the 21st overall pick. It's Lakers that has a gematria of 21. And, of course, Rajon Rondo won the championship in 2008 with the Celtics. He lost against the Celtics. He lost against the Lakers in the NBA Finals, but this guy's a former Celtic, so look out for him in the 2021 NBA Finals. LeBron loves the brother so much because this guy's not the most athletic point guard, but he makes really smart decisions. And that's why Jordan Flakes, LeBron has a higher basketball IQ than Michael Jordan. He knows how to get guys more involved, better than Michael Jordan. He has a better reading of the game and making teammates better than Michael Jordan ever did. I'm not a Michael Jordan hater. I'm not. I know what an all-around basketball game is. Ryan Hollins, despite being a troll, is right. He's right. None of these guys can fill LeBron's shoes in what he did in this high-pressure atmosphere with all this social media and whatnot, Twitter and Facebook in this modern age. Michael Jordan's the greatest scorer of all time. He's the best scorer. No one's going to average 33 points the whole season like Michael Jordan did ever. No one's going to do that. No one's going to have that all-around game like LeBron and Mo James says. He's the greatest player to ever play the game. Michael Jordan is the greatest scorer, okay, Jordan Flakes? We need to cut out the cereal called Jordan Flakes because you guys are the most triggered basketball fans out there. So LeBron Lakeshow in the big 3 that I predicted, Rondo, Cousins, and Boogie to the LA Lakers like this brother here predicted, right? LeBron's going to run this full. This guy's going to get everyone involved. This guy is going to shoot when he's open and when he has, all the space to hit the shot. If his teammates are going to open up LeBron, he will try to set up his teammates first, and that's what creates room for LeBron. He understands this. So understand that LeBron and Rondo, the Lakers are going to be one of the smartest basketball teams out there. And LeBron has 18 wins in the NBA Finals, 12 wins in the Finals for the three-peat, NBA Finals win number 30, and he's going to do so with DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins' backup, Javale McGee, has the same gematria of 84. Now, of course, the Lakers are going to win the three-peat over at Brooklyn against the Nets, and Michael Jordan was born at Brooklyn, New York. Which brings us to JaVale McGee here or whatnot, or you know what, I'm going to decode this later on in the video. But starting off with the first New Jersey native, New Jersey / New York. The New Jersey Nets are now the Brooklyn Nets, so this is part of the riddle too. Frank Vogel, coach of Indiana, LeBron Heat Pacers rivalry. the Lakers championship in 2000 occurred against the Indiana Pacers, so that's partially why he's coaching the Lakers. But nonetheless, he's born at New Jersey. He's going to beat the former New Jersey Nets in the NBA Finals. He's going to head back home. He's going to win a three-peat there. It's Frank Vogel. It's New York. It's Lakers three-peat. That equals 111. It's NBA Finals. That equals 111. Now, JaVale McGee is going to win the three-peat over at New York, over at Brooklyn, and that's why I think JaVale McGee is going to be a member on all three teams during the Lakers three-peat. Now, it's Frank Vogel that should win the NBA Finals, against the Boston Celtics. This is 2021 that's going to happen. LeBron's big rivals with the Celtics. The Celtics going to heat it up and get rid of Kyrie, and they're not built to be ISO. And of course, James has to beat the Boston Celtics. Now, it's Jared Dudley that is with the Lakers. Jared Dudley equals 109. Los Angeles equals 109. That's why Jared Dudley's with the Lakers. But this guy's going to be a big-time performer against the Celtics in the 2021 Finals. It's Celtics. It's Dudley that equals 71 and 26. Defense, rebounds, steals, energy. Jared Dudley is energy. I'm a Phoenix Suns fan. I love the brother. The guy can play. He was on some trash teams on the Suns. The brother can play. The Lakers got to steal, let me tell you that. And he used to play with the Brooklyn Nets, and he can end up winning the three-peat against the Brooklyn Nets. That's part of the Jared Dudley equation. But with Jared Dudley, he went to college at Boston College. He went to school at Boston, drafted 22nd overall. That's the gematria value of Boston. He's a California native. He will be 37 years old during the three-peats. He'll be 35 years old. 35 is going to be a big number in this video. So look out for Jared against the Celtics. LA three-peat. Anthony Davis, number 3. What his number 3 is all about, his 3 straight championship, his elementary number. Rajon equals 58 and 22. It's Danny Green. Danny has gematria 58 and 22. These guys are going to be involved in the three-peat. It's Rondo, recall, that used to play with Boston. It's Boston that equals 22. Jared Dudley was drafted 22 overall by the Charlotte Hornet Bobcats. Michael Jordan's team, right? Michael Jordan riddles all throughout the video. But it's King James. It's his teammate Kyle Kuzma. So first, we've got Jared Dudley we've covered here, so I can get rid of Jared Dudley. But I want to talk about Danny Green. Danny Green is also a native of New York. He went to school at North Carolina. That's where Michael Jordan played at. And, of course, he was born at North Babylon, New York. North Babylon, New York. So he's going to head back home and win the championship against the Brooklyn Nets at his hometown of New York City. So that's what's going to happen with Danny Green. Now going back to King James and Kyle Kuzma, it's also Boogie that equals 35 and 53. I want you to keep in mind that not only is it King James, not only is it Kyle Kuzma that equals 35, but it's Lance Stephenson. Lance has a gematria of 17. Stephenson's going to be on the Lakers next year for championship number 17. He has the same gematria of King James. It is Lance Stephenson that was born at Brooklyn, New York, the birthplace of Michael Jordan. He played with Coach Frank Vogel on the Indiana Pacers. Lance Stephenson was born at Brooklyn. He is going to win the three-peat over at Brooklyn with LeBron James. That's Lance Stephenson there. Kyle Kuzma, on the other hand, he was born in Flint, Michigan, just like JaVale McGee. Now, he was drafted by the Brooklyn Nets, and that's who LeBron's going to beat to win the three-peat. But he went to college at Utah. Michael Jordan won the championship, the 6th championship, against the Utah Jazz. There you go. That's why the brother was on the Lakers, right? That's why he was staying with them. Now, keep in mind that it's Danny Green, it's King LeBron that both equal 107 and 53. Gematria is why these guys are all teaming up on the Lakers. The league scripts up these teams. They sync up these scripted tributes. JaVale McGee. McGee equals 33. It's NBA Finals that equals 33. It's McGee that equals 24. The Lakers are going to win the three-peat 24 years later against the Brooklyn Nets, birthplace of Michael Jordan. They used to play at New Jersey. It's NJ that has the gematria of 24. The riddle, like I've said early on in this playlist. JR Smith. JR Smith is also a New York native. New Jersey. New Jersey Nets. The brother is 6'6". He's on the Lakers. He's on the Lakers. Fuck the reports out there. He's on the Lakers. The media, fuck the media. They lie all the time. Fake news. Fake news. Lakers in turmoil. Fake news. Fuck the media. J.R. Smith is going to be a part of this team. It's Smith that equals 24. Same gematria as Pelicans. Carmelo Anthony's going to be on the Lakers. Believe it, brother. Carmelo's on the Lakers. He's on the Lakers because Carmelo Anthony was born at Brooklyn, New York. The brother's going to be on the Lakers next year. He's joining the Lakers. He's going to beat the Nets as a member of the LA Lakers. You better believe that. Carmelo Anthony equals 65. Repeat equals 65. Do you have it? He's on the Lakers. He is. Anthony Davis winning Finals MVP, right? It's C's that equals, hold on here. The C's equals 55 and 19. It's Davis that equals 55 and 19. Now DeMarcus Cousins. It's Cousins that equals 128. Notice how they always talked about his attitude early on in his career, but the guy's mature and whatnot. It's DeMarcus Cousins, it's attitude that equals 128, but it's also the Nets that has gematria of 28, and this is why DeMarcus Cousins is not only going to beat the Nets in the NBA Finals, but he is also going to beat the 76ers. And the 55 is all about Anthony Davis' first NBA championship. Alex Caruso. Three-point shooter, Alex equals 42. It's LeBron James as gematria 42, 2022. Adds up to 42, right? Alex Caruso, Rondo, James, Kuzma, Boogie, all these brothers. Kentucky gematria 29, same gematria repeat. It's Wildcats, Kentucky Wildcats is a gematria of 28. Rajon Rondo played at Kentucky. Anthony Davis played at Kentucky. Boogie Cousins, well, the brother was born at Kentucky, played at Kentucky. Boogie did. I think it has to do, well, here you have it. Wildcats, Kentucky Wildcats equals 91 and 28. Notice that's the same gematria of the Nets. So gematria is syncing up, this Illuminati plan for the big three, to join forces and to be involved in this three-peat with the greatest player ever. It's pretty clear what we have with LeBron Lakeshow. All-around brothers that can play. LeBron and Rondo gonna run that floor. You got big men inside. You got shooters out there that can shoot threes. You've got lengthy guys that can play defense. This LeBron Lakeshow's beginning with the 76ers, and then LeBron's gonna win the championship in the 76th edition of the NBA Finals. We've got the LeBron Lakeshow, Los Angeles Lakers, NBA's greatest player is LeBron, people. It's LeBron, man. Stats don't lie. The only reason why LeBron is 6-6 is because he plays with the underdogs all the time. He played against the Super Warriors. He was leading those golf scoots and Joe Green, these guys against Hall of Famers on the Spurs. Then the NBA told LeBron to throw the NBA Finals against Dallas because, of course, you have to shut up Mark Cuban and give him an NBA title. LeBron bullshits NBA Finals all the time. He can win 10 championships in his sleep. But the NBA needs a competitive league, and LeBron is taking part of that. Michael Jordan wasn't allowed to win in the 80s. They scripted it for him in the 90s, okay? They do it with both guys. But when you combine the rigging in the games and the intangibles, LeBron's the GOAT. Deal with it. The LeBron Lakeshow, completely decoded. Hope you enjoy this edition featuring the right teams for the NBA Finals. I liked this Lakeshow video much better than my first one. It doesn't have this reference. Just about done here.